Welcome to Have You Read It, the channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're exploring Superforecasting, the Art and Science of Prediction, by Philippi Tetlock and Dan Gardner. This book isn't just about predicting the future, it's about how we think about the future, how we make decisions based on those thoughts, and how we can all improve our foresight. It's a fascinating exploration of the human mind, the limits of prediction, and the surprising power of ordinary people to outperform experts. The central theme of the book is the existence of superforecasters, individuals who consistently demonstrate a remarkable ability to predict future events. These aren't psychics or fortune tellers. They are ordinary people from diverse backgrounds who possess a specific set of skills and habits of mind that allow them to see into the future with greater clarity than most experts. The book begins by contrasting the forecasting styles of a renowned pundit, Tom Friedman, and an ordinary citizen, Bill Flack. While Friedman's forecasts have never been rigorously tested, Flack's predictions have been recorded and assessed, revealing his remarkable accuracy. This comparison highlights a pervasive problem. We often rely on experts whose predictive abilities are unknown, while overlooking those with proven track records. As the authors state, we wouldn't hire a baseball player without looking at their stats, yet we routinely accept forecasts of far greater consequence without any knowledge of their accuracy. The book argues that forecasting is a skill that can be learned and cultivated, and it sets out to explain how. A key concept in the book is the idea that we are all forecasters. Every decision we make, from changing jobs to buying a home, is based on our expectations of the future. However, when it comes to significant events, we turn to experts, assuming they possess specialized knowledge that allows them to see further ahead. The book challenges this assumption, presenting the dart-throwing chimpanzee analogy, which suggests that the average expert's predictions are often no better than random guessing. This doesn't mean all expert forecasts are useless. The authors introduce the concept of an optimistic skeptic, acknowledging the inherent limits of predictability while believing that foresight can be developed. The book uses the example of the Arab Spring, sparked by a seemingly insignificant event, to illustrate the unpredictable nature of complex systems. Yet, amidst this complexity, there are pockets of predictability in everyday life, from rush hour traffic to the rising and setting of the sun. The book stresses the importance of distinguishing between predictable and unpredictable events and tailoring our forecasting approach accordingly. The authors discuss the importance of measurement in improving forecasting, highlighting the forecast, measure, revise cycle used in meteorology. This scientific approach is often lacking in other domains, where forecasts are made without any subsequent assessment of their accuracy. Without measurement, there is no revision, and without revision, there is no improvement. The book then explores the psychology of judgment, drawing on the dual system model of thinking. System 1 is fast, intuitive, and prone to biases. System 2 is slow, deliberative, and capable of correcting System 1's errors. However, System 2 is often bypassed, leading to flawed judgments. The book describes the tip-of-your-nose perspective, our subjective view of reality that can be both insightful and misleading. It emphasizes the importance of doubt and the need to consider alternative perspectives. The book provides a history of medicine, showing how the lack of doubt and rigorous testing hindered progress for centuries. It wasn't until doctors embraced randomized controlled trials that medicine truly became scientific. The book argues for a similar revolution in forecasting, advocating for clear goals, rigorous measurement, and continuous improvement. The book details the challenges of judging forecasts, emphasizing the need for clearly defined terms, timelines, and numerical probabilities. The authors recount their experience in a long-term study of expert political judgment, which revealed that the average expert performed poorly, with some even underperforming a dart-throwing chimpanzee. This study also identified two distinct groups of experts: hedgehogs, who rely on one big idea, and foxes, who draw on multiple perspectives. Foxes, with their ability to aggregate information and update their beliefs, proved to be more accurate forecasters. The book introduces the concept of superforecasters through the Good Judgment Project, a forecasting tournament sponsored by IARPA. In this tournament, thousands of volunteers made predictions about geopolitical events, with superforecasters consistently outperforming experts and even intelligence analysts with access to classified information. This demonstrates that foresight is a skill that can be cultivated, and the book explores the characteristics and methods that make superforecasters so successful. While superforecasters tend to be intelligent and knowledgeable, the book argues that these qualities are not the primary drivers of their success. Instead, it's their way of thinking that matters most. Superforecasters are actively open-minded, reflective, numerate, and pragmatic. They employ a dragonfly eye approach, synthesizing multiple perspectives to form their judgments. They also update their beliefs frequently and in small increments, demonstrating a Bayesian approach to learning. The book challenges the notion that sophisticated mathematical models are the key to accurate forecasting. While superforecasters are comfortable with numbers, they rarely use complex math. Instead, they focus on careful reasoning, information gathering, and belief updating. The book emphasizes the importance of Fermiizing, breaking down complex problems into smaller, more manageable parts. It also highlights the importance of considering both the outside view and the inside view. The book discusses the importance of perpetual beta, the idea that superforecasters are constantly learning and refining their methods. They embrace failure as an opportunity to learn, analyze their mistakes, and adjust their approach. This growth mindset, combined with grit and a commitment to self-improvement, is a defining characteristic of superforecasters. Superforecasting is not a solitary activity. The book explores the benefits of teamwork, showing how superforecasters working in groups can achieve even greater accuracy. Super teams foster a culture of open communication, respectful debate, and information sharing. They avoid groupthink and embrace constructive confrontation, allowing them to outperform both individuals and prediction markets. The book addresses the apparent contradiction between good judgment and effective leadership. Leaders are expected to be confident and decisive, while superforecasters embrace uncertainty and readily adjust their beliefs. The book argues that this tension can be resolved through an approach known as Auftragstaktik, or mission command. This leadership style, developed by the Prussian military and adopted by the U.S. military and some corporations, emphasizes decentralized decision-making and empowers subordinates to adapt to changing circumstances. It promotes intellectual humility while demanding decisive action. The book concludes by considering the future of forecasting and the potential for an evidence-based forecasting revolution. It acknowledges the challenges of overcoming the Kogo status quo, where forecasting is often used to advance political agendas rather than improve accuracy. However, the book expresses optimism that the growing emphasis on evidence-based decision-making in various fields, from medicine to policy, may eventually extend to forecasting. It calls for greater transparency, rigorous testing, and a shift away from vague pronouncements to clear, scorable predictions. The main takeaway from the book is that foresight is not a mystical gift bestowed upon a select few. It is a skill that can be learned and cultivated through practice, feedback, and a commitment to self-improvement. The book offers a set of tools and techniques that can help anyone improve their predictive abilities. Fermiize. Break down complex problems into smaller, more manageable parts. Outside view first. Consider the base rate before looking into the specifics of the case. Dragonfly eye. Synthesize multiple perspectives. Update often in small increments. Be a Bayesian. Perpetual beta. Always be learning and improving. Thanks for watching.